All right, guys, week 2. Here with head coach Elsa Beans. She's gonna help us break this workout down. Or week 3, excuse me. So we've got 6 minutes. It's a fast one this time. 6 minutes to complete 5 wall walks, 50 dubs, 15 snatches, 5 wall walks, 50 dubs, 12 snatches at a heavier weight, and then if you finish that in 6 minutes, you get blessed with another 3 minutes of 20 strict handstand push-ups, 50 dubs, and 9 snatches at 185. I just did this workout. I got 25 double unders so I got past the strict handstand push-ups and 25 double unders. My goal was to hit that 185 snatch. Didn't make it, but hey, it is what it is. So let's talk about how this breakdown, how this goes. So you start off with these wall walks, all right? Anytime I'm doing wall walks, my main priorities are get my butt up before I start, right? So I get a good pike going and look back at that wall and get my feet up as high as I can. And then I like fast wall walks, right? If I do my wall walk fast, that's 10 seconds of time under tension. I don't want that, right? I want to get my ass on that wall and get off as fast as I can. Now, I might take 4 or 5 seconds in between wall walks, right? Shake the hands out a little bit. But when I commit to my wall walk, I'm there and back, all right? These wall walks, you can't afford to no rep a wall walk. It's too taxing. There's a reason there's only 5, right? Because they know one wall walk takes a lot of energy out of you. It takes a lot of energy out of your shoulders, and it takes a lot of time. You're probably going to average about 10 seconds, 12 seconds to do a wall walk if you're pacing. So that being said, when you commit to your wall walk, a no rep is out of the question here. Make sure you touch those lines, right? Make sure that your judge is watching whatever you need to do, right? And get back off that wall. These double unders, ideally, I would love to say, in a perfect world, just say, go unbroken, right? That's what we all hope for. But it doesn't always work out like that. I was having a really good double under day, and I think I tripped up twice on my second round or something like that, or maybe once. Really good day for me. Sometimes we're not going to have a good day with a double under, right? Things to keep in mind there. I want to stay relaxed. I want to keep my shoulders loose because if I'm tight, right, this whole workout is very shoulder heavy. So I want to stay as loose as I can in my shoulders and just be using my wrist to rotate that jump rope versus my whole shoulder here, right? So plan for that. Practice it in your warm-up and breathe. Rule number 1, I always say this, rule number 1 with a jump rope is you cannot let that piece of string you're holding in your hands piss you off and ruin your day, all right? So if you trip on a double under, it's your fault. It's not the jump ropes. Just accept it, swallow it, take a deep breath, and move on, all right? Moving into these snatches. 15 snatches at 95 pounds is something a lot of people can do really fast. Should you do them really fast, right? Like, should you do 15 unbroken or a set of 12? Probably not. If I do a set of 15 snatches unbroken, yeah, it might take me 35 seconds and it might be really cool, but I've got wall walks coming, right? So I need to save myself a little bit. I did a set of, I think 7 and then 12 and then 3 because I knew I was coming back to that wall, right? So you should break that up a little bit, right? I'm not taking big breaks. I'm just putting the bar down for a second and then picking it back up, right? So keep that in mind. If you do a set of 12 or 15, you're going to turn around, walk back to that wall, and you're going to literally and metaphorically hit a wall, all right? These second set of wall walks, that's when the workout starts. That's when it gets interesting. You get on that wall. I got on that wall. I was like, oh shit, now I feel heavy. Now this sucks. We're in it now. At that point, same rules apply as with the start. I cannot afford a no rep on a wall walk. It just takes too much time and too much energy to have to do 6 instead of 5. Right? Yeah. So, I want to, if you need to rest for an extra, right, like maybe I was resting 3 or 4 seconds before, now I'm going to rest 8 or 9, that's okay. Just don't let that no rep happen. And when you commit to it, again, get on that wall, get your ass off. Time under tension is key there. All right. 50 double unders, right? Back half here. Same thing applies. Stay loose, right? You might be tempted. Now we're like starting to get, oh shit, am I going to make it? Am I going to make it, right? If you try to go too fast, you're going to mess it up. Take a deep breath before you grab your jump rope. Additionally, when I finish with my jump rope, take an extra second and lay it out neatly before you move on to your snatches. That way when you come back to it, you don't have to undo a bird's nest, right? So I pick it back up. It's already nice and ready to go. Breath. Okay, let's do this. And I'm going to keep that same rhythm. I'm not going to speed it up. I'm not going to get in a hurry because it's just going to make me make more mistakes. And it's going to take longer, all right? Then these 12 snatches at 135, at this point, your shoulders are going to be fried. It's probably going to look like singles, and it's going to be on you. Do you want that extra 3 minutes of work? Do you want this opportunity to do handstand push-ups? It's a mental choice there, right? So I got to stay on that bar and just keep chipping away. I'm doing one, and I'm chasing that bar down. As soon as I get it overhead, I'm dropping it, and I'm coming back to it, all right? Now, going into these strict handstand push-ups, we're past the 6-minute mark, right? If you're probably going to have a little bit in the tank, you're going to be like, damn, I don't feel that bad, right, for strict handstand push-ups coming in, or at least that was my thought. Don't go out and think, all right, I'm going to hit like a set of 10, or like even like probably a set of 5 is, for a lot of people, that's going to be a lot. Keep your sets short, and then just try to use your breaks, right? So sets of 2 or 3, whatever you can muster at that point, but do not hit failure. If you hit failure on strict handstand push-ups, you're going to have to rest for significantly longer than if you had just done one less rep and came off the wall and let that blood rush back into your shoulders, all right? Don't hit failure on your strict handstand push-ups. Then those double unders, that is what it is, and those snatches, that's going to be heavy as shit. When you go for those, it's going to be all legs, right? You're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to just like muscle snatch that like we can 95, or for strong guys 135, right? You're going to have to get under it. So that's going to be a big pull and a big commitment on you, all right? That's all I got for this workout. Have fun. It's a blast. I loved it. It was my favorite workout so far.